Hey everyone, welcome back to the deep dive where we like to get rid of all that extra stuff and just get right to the good information.
Yeah, get right to the juicy stuff.
Today, we are going to be diving into the world of habit formation.
Oh, very important topic.
Very important. And we actually found this really interesting YouTube video
Yeah, it's a good one.
by this content creator named Gal Gaia Carmel. And basically, it's day 21 of her 90-day challenge.
The 90-day challenge, oh.
For content creation. And I thought this was so fascinating because we always talk about these theories of habit formation, like do this, do that.
Right.
But it's interesting to see how someone actually implements this stuff in the real world.
Yeah, how they're actually putting it into practice.
Yeah, and so today we're gonna look at her video and try to pull out any actionable advice that we can use.
Yeah, sounds good.
So one of the first things I noticed about this video was that she's wearing the same sweater
I noticed that too.
in a lot of the videos.
Yeah.
And she actually even calls it out.
Yeah, she kind of addresses it.
She's like, you're probably thinking, does this girl own other clothes?
Right, does she have anything else to wear?
But it's not like a fashion thing. It's actually part of her strategy for being consistent.
Yeah, and I think it speaks to a larger point here, which is this idea of streamlining for consistency.
Oh, what?
Right, like finding what works for you
Yeah.
and then making it as easy as possible to do that thing over and over again.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, she says that rather than filming a video and then changing her outfit and changing the background and filming another video and doing that whole process again and again.
Which I think is what a lot of people do, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the typical way of thinking.
She batches her content.
Yeah. So she'll set aside a specific time
Yeah.
to film like a bunch of videos all at once.
Yeah, she'll just knock them all out.
Right, done.
And then schedule them out to release later.
That's a great idea.
So I guess my question is, what is so effective about this strategy?
Well, I think the reason it works is because it removes a lot of the friction that can get in the way of forming a new habit.
Friction. Okay.
Yeah, like changing your outfit and changing the background. Those things might seem small, but they take time and energy.
Yeah. They add up.
They add up, and they can create what's called decision fatigue, which makes it harder to stick to your schedule.
I see. So it's not really about the clothes or the background. It's about simplifying the process as much as possible.
Exactly. You want to focus all your energy on the core task, which in this case is creating the content.
Makes sense. And I think this idea can be applied to all sorts of habits, right?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
not just content creation.
Yeah, like let's say you want to start exercising more.
Right.
What are some of those little things that might be making it harder for you to get started?
Maybe like packing your gym bag or finding the right playlist.
Exactly. You could pack your bag the night before or have a dedicated playlist ready to go.
So it's really about identifying those small obstacles.
Yeah, and getting rid of them.
And it's interesting because Gal herself even says in the video that she's curious about how other people make habits stick.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, she's like, let me know your tips.
I like that.
Because everyone's different, right?
Yeah.
What works for one person might not work for another.
Right.
And it's also significant, I think, that this is day 21 of a 90-day challenge.
Oh, definitely.
Like, she's in it for the long haul.
She's committed.
Yeah, this is not just some quick fix.
Right. It's about building something sustainable.
So to sum it all up, I think the key takeaway here is that simplifying your process and minimizing friction are super important for building lasting habits.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So I want to leave you with this thought. What's one tiny little thing that you could eliminate from a habit you're working on to make it just a little bit easier?
That's a good question.
What could you get rid of today to increase your chances of sticking with it long term?
Something to think about.
Food for thought.
Definitely.
All right, that's it for this deep dive into habit formation.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.